With rents soaring in Vancouver, more and more people have resorted to living in their vehicles. This next story is about one of them, a man who found himself out on the street after the city towed away the RV that he called home and asked him to cough up thousands of dollars to get it back. Tina Lovegreen has that story.
After a day of volunteering at a homeless shelter that once helped him get back on his feet, David Butler found himself once again without a home.
I walked back up to Main and sat underneath the terminal station there and slept on the ground on a cold cement.
The 53-year-old Manitoba native bought this motorhome with his inheritance. He volunteers and works twice a week at an outreach center. And life was good until
I started getting these parking tickets anywhere and everywhere I parked. I continued to be harassed.
He didn't think he could renew his car insurance because of the outstanding tickets, so his vehicle was impounded.
I wasn't leaving garbage or anything else laying around. They weren't having to supply me with power because I wasn't using power. I wasn't using any septic facilities.
The city of Vancouver says impounding vehicles is a last resort. A spokesperson told CBC News that outreach workers might be able to help Butler find a way to get his RV back.
Keep my fingers crossed, and hopefully tomorrow or today will be a good day.
When we met up with him days later, he said the outreach workers had drawn up a repayment plan. $25 a month until he pays off nearly $5,000 in outstanding tickets and towing fees.
That's impossible. With the price of everything that's going up, it's got me upset so much already.
He bounces from shelter to shelter.
Well, they let me down. They've taken me from a safe environment, being in my home, no matter if it's on wheels or a building, and they put me into an environment where I could get hurt.
He's costing the public absolutely nothing.
Longtime homeless advocate Judy Graves believes the city needs to adapt to people living in their cars. The last Metro Vancouver homeless count saw 58 people living in their cars across the region.
At some point, the city is going to have to set aside a place where people can live in their vehicles, where there's washrooms provided, where there's some order to it.
With little money, Butler has little hope of seeing his motorhome again. Tina Lovegreen, CBC News, Vancouver.